Today we're going to start on the bed. So, got 3 main parts here. Have our outer heater, sticky substance on the top, UTG. Last, but most important, our aluminum plate. We've seen some specs, so I'm just going to go and hit it with a microfiber at the end. Alright, should be plenty clean. Then we're going to go ahead and line up the rest of the edges. And go ahead and place and press. Just grab that bit underneath and just start pulling. I think that's pretty good. Alright, let's move on to the back side. Okay, so these are the holes I'm looking at to tell that this is the front side and this is going to be the back side here. So this is going to lay down like this. This part here, easiest way to find it, all those teeth right there. We're going to work with this guy here. There we go. Okay, so then this is going to sit in here. Snaps in nicely. One of these guys. And this needs to come off. Looks like you just push these in towards each other. And that comes out. So we still have a button on top right there. And that's what we're going to end up using. So this gets placed into the top of here. Three-point connector right there. 3 terminals. And that's going to go right into here. Then I'm also going to bend down the 2 terminals that we're going to solder together. So there you go. There's all the mangled pins. I'm just trying to make my life easier when I end up soldering. You know, it works. What can I say? It's not pretty. It's hopefully functional. This piece here that's just tight. You don't want them falling out. Yeah, I think the way they want you to do it is go down and under and then snap in, but these are not. There we go. So you're gonna have one shorter and one longer. And then we're gonna use M5x16. M16 is gonna go in here, and then we're gonna slide it. Direction of this one does not matter. One M3, and then on one side, oh, exact same thing. Two M5s and an M3. So start with your M3. Flip this around. Same thing. If I understand this right, the right side we're doing two M3s. And then on the left side, doing two M5s. Move on to these parts here. Gives you a little bit of ability to mess up on your bed's angle. Wiggle around off axis. So all three of these is going to be pretty much the same. Shove your bearing in there. So basically this one, you can see there, its angle can change pretty easily, and that's going to help your bed not destroy itself with being too rigid, in case the angle isn't completely flat between your three different motors. Now I'm going to go ahead and install these two. They're going to be the corner pieces. Now this guy's ready to go on the larger printer. Back again with yet another Z chain anchor. Alright, now we're going to install the bed. So I gotta make sure these are all about the same height. So this guy needs to come down. Okay, this is exciting. So we want these two pieces to be touching almost entirely. And right now it's floating in the air, so something isn't quite right. Raising the bed didn't, or raising the screw didn't help much. So we gotta figure out what angle is wrong. There you go. So that brass thread insert, the lead screw threader is hitting the plastic right there. So I'm gonna readjust some things. Okay, so that one finally worked. Let's go fix the other guy. Okay, let's do the back one. Get this done. Like it's going to be right here. All right, so now we're going to do the wiring here. I think there's a couple weird things that are happening. I'm going to go ahead and set this up. Here's the connectors there, and I'm actually going to flip them 180. I think it's going to be easier to work on that way. Okay, so we've got two wires here. One wire is running from the center of our heat plate, and that's going to be the red wires. So I believe that's our heat sensor, and then our actual heating elements are these two. So one of these is going to go straight into the Wagos. The other one's going to go through a thermal fuse and then into the Wagos. So this right here, just go ahead and start. It's going to go into this guy. So what this guy's going to do for us is if some wire gets snipped and it touches this build plate, we won't electrocute ourselves, which is always nice. This heater bed goes completely off mains voltage, so it's kind of nice to have those kind of safety features. So now this one needs to actually attach to here. It goes over everything. So we're going to use something pretty big. Perfect. All the way down so it's not in the way. Take our crimping tool, crimp, and crimp. Alright. Then we're going to take this heat shrink, throw it over the entire thing. I'm not entirely sure how far you have to go in to get these to work. Never used them before, actually. Because I'm a dirty American. We don't really use these. But yeah, so we've got our heating sensor and then heating wires. One's going into our thermal fuse into here. So we'll lose our direct connection if this thermal fuse ever pops. Got a ground wire onto a plate in case this ever gets shorted because something snips, and we can move on to the next step.